Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to see about the first supplementary reader, the envious neighbor. The envious neighbor. The meaning of the word envious is jealous or covetous. Jealous or covetous. Envious. Poramai. Okay. It is a Japanese folk tale. Yes, the given story is a Japanese folk tale. What is meant by a folk tale? A folk tale is an old story that has been told again and again, often for generations. Now, let us see the story about the two neighbors and how their character changed their lives. In the old days, there lived an honest man with his wife who had a pet dog which they used to feed with fish and tidbit from their own kitchen. In the old days, there lived an honest man with his wife. They had a pet dog. They used to feed the dog with fish and tidbit. What is meant by tidbit? Tidbit means a small piece of tasty food. One day, as the old folks went out to work in their garden, the dog went with them and began playing about. Okay, one day the old people, they went to the garden to work there, and the dog also went with them and it played there. All of a sudden, the dog stopped short and began to bark, wow, 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 wagging his tail violently. Suddenly, the dog stopped at a place and began to bark. That is, the sound made by the dog is bow, wow, wow. Wagging its tail. Wagging means moving its tail violently. Violently means in a very strong manner. Okay, so fastly. Okay, violently means in a very strong manner. The old people thought that there must be something nice to eat. So they brought a spade and began digging. Okay, the old people thought that there must be something nice to eat. So they brought a spade. Spade means manveti. And they began digging there. Digging means break up and move earth with the tool. Okay, when lo and behold is a phrasal verb which means ido in Tamil. Okay, the place was full of gold pieces and silver and all sorts of precious things which had been buried there. Okay, the place was full of gold, silver and all sorts of precious. Precious means valuable things. Okay, valuable, costly things. Okay, they are all buried there. Okay, so they gathered the treasure and after giving alms to the poor, bought themselves rice fields, corn fields and became wealthy people. Okay, they gathered the treasure. Gathered means assembled everything. Okay, they assembled everything. That is, they assembled the treasure and after giving alms, giving alms means they are making voluntary contribution to aid the poor. They are helping the poor people by giving their treasure to them. Okay, after giving to the poor people, they bought some rice fields, corn fields and they also become a wealthy people. Now we are going to see about the another couple. In the neighboring house there dwelt a covetous and stingy old couple who, when they heard what had happened, came and borrowed the dog, and having taken him home, prepared a great feast for him and said, "If you please, Mr. Dog, we should be much obliged to you if you would show us a place with plenty of money in it." Okay, now in the neighboring house, that is in the neighboring house of that good old people, that dwelt. Dwelt means, what is meant by dwelt? To live. Okay, the dwelt live. Okay, there lived a covetous. Covetous means showing a great desire. That is perase. Okay, covetous means showing a great desire. Stingy, ungenerous. That is kanjathanamana. Stingy means ungenerous people. Okay, ungenerous, kanjathanamana stingy old couple. Okay, yes. Who, when they heard what had happened, came and borrowed the dog. Okay, after hearing the incident that had happened to the good old people, they came and borrowed the dog and they prepared great feast. Okay, the wicked people, they came and borrowed the dog and prepared a great feast and said, if you would show the, okay, if you should show us a place with a plenty of money, then we should be much obliged. Obliged means legally or morally bound to do something. Okay, that is நான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். That is much obliged. The meaning of the word is obliged is thankful or grateful. We can say like that. Okay, thankful or grateful. Much obliged to you if you would show us a place with plenty of money in it. Okay, the dog, however, who up to that time had received nothing but cuffs and kicks from his host. The dog, however, yes, up to that time the dog had received nothing, but he received only cuffs and kicks. Cuffs and kicks means adi udai சொல்கிறேன் இல்லையா, அதன் குத்து அரை, that is cuffs, and kicks means உதைகள். Okay, he received the cuffs and kicks from the horse. Then he would not eat any of the dainties. Dainties means something good to eat. Okay, he would not eat any of the dainties which they kept before him. Set before him means kept before him. So the old people began to get cross. Get cross means, yes, got angry. Okay, they got angry and they putting a rope around the dog's neck, led him out into the garden. They put a rope around the dog's neck and they led him out in the garden. But it was all in vain. What is meant by vain? Useless. Okay, but it was all in vain. It was all useless. Yes. He let them lead him where they might not a sound would the dog utter. Okay, the dog would not utter any sound. Utter means to make complete or absolute. Mutrilum. Okay, utter any sound. The dog would not utter any sound. He had no bow for them. Yes, the dog did not make any sound for them. At last, however, the dog stopped at a certain spot and began to sniff. Okay, at last the dog stopped at a place and it began to sniff. Sniff means mopam pidithal. Okay, so thinking that this must surely be the lucky place, they dug and found nothing but a quantity of dirt and nasty offal over which they had to hold their noses. Okay, they thought that this must be the lucky place, and they started to dig and found nothing. They started to dig there and they found nothing there. Okay, they can find only the quantity of dirty and nasty offals and they hold their noses. Furious at being disappointed. Furious means extremely anger. Okay, the furious because of why they are furious. Why the wicked people are furious? Because they were being disappointed. Okay, at being disappointed, the wicked old couple seized the dog and killed him. Okay, the wicked people, they killed the dog. When the good old man saw that the dog whom he had lent did not come home, he went next door to ask what had become of him, and the wicked old man answered that he had killed the dog and buried him at the root of the pine tree. Okay, now the old man saw that the dog whom he had lent to the neighbor did not come. He went to the neighbor's home and he asked about the dog. The wicked man said that he had killed the dog and he buried him at the root of the pine tree. So the good old fellow with a heavy heart, yes, he felt sad. Okay, he felt sad and he went to the spot, having set out a tray with delicate food. Okay, he kept a tray with the delicate food under the root of the pine tree, and he burnt incense. Incense means udbati, and adorned the grave with flowers. Okay, adorned means to decorate. The grave means the place, that is the place where the dog was buried. எல்லாமே இங்கே பரி பண்ணி வச்சுருப்பாங்க, யார் இறந்தா இது பண்ணி வைப்பாங்க இல்லையா, அந்த இடத்துக்கு பேர் தான் grave. Okay, he adorned the grave with flowers as he shed tears over his last pet. Okay, he sat there and he cried for his last pet. That night, when the good old man was fast asleep in bed, the dog appeared to him and after thanking him for all his kindness, said, "Cause the pine tree under which I am buried to be cut down and made it into a martyr and use it, thinking of it as if it were myself." Okay, that night when the good old man was sleeping, the dog appeared in his dream and he said thanks for all his kindness, and also said that you have to cut down the pine tree. Okay, you have to cut down the pine tree and you have to made it into a martyr and you have to use it and you have to think that martyr as myself. Okay, என்ன பண்ணிக்கணும், நீங்கள் நினச்சிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுது. The good old man did as the dog had told him to do. Okay, the good old man also did as the dog told him and made a martyr out of the wood of the pine tree. Okay, but when he ground his rice in it, each grain of rice turned into some rich treasure. Okay, he made the martyr from the wood of the pine tree and he used it. That is when he ground his rice. What is meant by ground? To grind. Okay, the past tense form of grind is ground. Okay, he ground his rice in it. Each grains of rice, it turns into some rich treasure, that is gold, silver and precious things. Okay, so when the wicked people saw this, they came to borrow the martyr, but no sooner did they try to use it, all their rice turned into filth. Okay, when the wicked old couple saw the incident, that is saw this, they came and borrowed the martyr and they tried to use it, but their rice all turned into filth. Filth means waste materials, waste products. Okay, so in a fit of rage they broke the martyr. Okay, so that they can't tolerate this and so that they broke the martyr and burnt it. But the good old man, little suspecting that his precious martyr had been broken and burnt, why his neighbor did not bring it back to him. What is meant by suspecting? Suspecting means having a feeling. Okay, the good old man have a feeling in his mind, and then why the neighbor, okay, why his neighbor did not bring the martyr and wondered why they didn't bring it back to him and why they had been broken and burnt. Okay, so one night the dog appeared to him again in a dream and told him what had happened, adding that if he would take the ashes of the burnt martyr and sprinkle them on withered trees. One night again, this is the second time. Okay, one night the dog appeared in the dream of the good old man and told him what had happened. He explained what had happened and he said that if he would take the ashes of the burnt martyr and sprinkle, okay, ashes of the burnt martyr and sprinkle means to scatter or to spread the ashes on the withered trees. Withered trees means become dry and shriveled. That is பட்டு போன மரம். The trees would revive and suddenly put out flowers. Okay, the trees would revive means restore to life. Restore to life and suddenly it put out flowers. After saying this, the dream vanished. Vanished means empty. That is empty. The dream had gone. And the old man who heard for the first time of the loss of his martyr ran out weeping to the neighbor's house and begged them at any rate to give him back the ashes of his treasure. Okay, after hearing this, he went to the neighbor's house and begged. Okay, and he begged them for the ashes. Okay, to give him back the ashes of the martyr or for any rate. Okay, having obtained it, he returned home and made a trial of their virtues upon a withered cherry tree, which upon being touched by the ashes immediately began to sprout and blossom. Okay, after getting the ashes, he returned home and he made a trial in his home. Okay, on the withered cherry trees. Okay, withered cherry tree. When the tree was touched by the ashes, it immediately began to sprout and it and put out flowers, and suddenly it put out flowers. Okay, when he saw this wonderful effect, he put the ashes into a basket and went about the country announcing himself as an old man who had the power of bringing dead trees to life again. Okay, when he saw this, after seeing this wonderful effect, he took the ashes in a basket and he went about the country. Okay, and he announced himself as that he was an old man who has the power of bringing dead trees to life. Okay, to life. A certain prince, hearing of this and thinking it a mighty strange thing, sent for the old fellow who showed his power by causing all the withered plum and cherry trees to shoot out and put forth flowers. So the prince gave him a rich reward of pieces of silk and cloth and other presents and sent him home rejoicing. Okay, the prince means Ilavarasar. Okay, a certain prince heard of this and he called the old man. He called the good old man and he showed his power by causing all the withered plum trees and cherry trees. When the trees were touched by the ashes of the martyr, they restored to life and they began to, that is, they put out the flowers. So that prince gave him a rich reward of pieces of silk, cloth and other presents and sent him home rejoicing. Okay, prince rewarded the good old man and he sent him home happily. As soon as the neighbor heard of this, they collected all the ashes remained, and having put them in the basket, the wicked old man went out into the castle town and gave out that he was the old man who had the power of reviving dead trees and causing them to flower. Okay, after hearing this, the neighbors, the wicked old people, after hearing the incident, they collected all the ashes of the martyr that had remained. Okay, and they put them in a basket and the old man, the wicked old man, he went out into the castle town and he announced himself as he was the old man who has the power of reviving dead trees. After seeing this, he had not to wait long before he was called into the prince's palace and ordered to exhibit his power. After seeing this, the prince called the wicked old man and ordered to exhibit his power, to show his power. But when he climbed up into a withered tree and began to scatter the ashes, not a bud or flower appeared. Okay, when he climbed into a withered tree, he began to scatter the ashes. He began to sprinkle the ashes. Not a bud or flower appeared. Okay, not a bud or flower appeared. But the ashes all flew into the prince's eyes and mouth, blinding and choking him. Okay, all the ashes, he flew into the prince's eyes and mouth. It started, that is, he started to cough and his eyes were blinding. When the prince's retainers saw this, they seized the old man and beat him almost to death. Okay, when the prince's retainers means followers saw this, they seized, they captured this old man and they beat him almost to death, so that he crawled off home in a very sorry plight. So that crawled means to move. Okay, crawled off home in a very sorry plight, that is in a trouble condition. Okay, plight means condition. When he and his wife found out what a trap they had fallen into, they scolded themselves. Okay, now after going to the home, the wicked people, they scolded themselves. Okay, the good old man and women, as soon as they heard of their neighbor's distress, sent for them, and after reproving them for their greed and cruelty, gave them a share of their own riches, which by repeated strokes of luck had now increased to a goodly sum. Okay, the good old men and women, as soon as they heard, okay, after hearing the distress of their neighbors, okay, after hearing the neighbors' distress, they came to their house, and they, after reproving means they are conveying, okay, they are conveying or expressing blame. Okay, reproving, kandithal, okay, and for their greed and cruelty. Okay, they gave their share of own, they gave them a share of their own riches. Okay, they gave some share to the wicked people, which by repeated strokes of luck. What is meant by repeated strokes of luck? Something good that happens to us by chance. Okay, that is by repeated strokes of luck. Okay, he had now increased to a goodly sum. The wicked people also become a wealthy people. So the wicked old people mended their ways. After this, after getting, that is, after reproving themselves, okay, after reproving themselves by the good old man and women, they mended their ways. Mended means repair. Repair means sari seidu kolludal. Okay, they mended their ways and led good and virtuous lives ever after. Okay, they lead a virtuous life ever after. Okay, what is mean by virtuous behavior? Showing high moral standards. That is in Tamil, nallolukam ulla. They live a virtuous life ever after. Okay, they changed their mind, they changed their attitude, and they changed everything. Okay, and they lived a virtuous life. Okay, yes. What is the moral of this story? From this story, we learn to live our life by showing kindness to the other people. Okay, we have to live our life by showing kindness. We have to show kindness to the other people. Then we should not hurt any animals. Okay, and we have to live a virtuous life. What is mean by virtuous? Nallolukkamulla. Okay, this is the main theme of this lesson, of this supplementary reader. We have to live a virtuous life. Thank you, students.